All right, I think y'all can hear me now. All right, we got some haters in the room. Get y'all own channel. Worry about y'all sound. And Fred, you should be a lip syncer. All right, just relax. Just relax. Just relax. Y'all act like y'all don't mess up from time to time, but it's all good. But what up, though? What up, though? What is good? What is good? Salute to everybody, man. It is Memorial Day weekend, and I am strictly happy, man. Strictly happy. Because I need a 3-day work day off, rather. That way I can stay inside. What up, though? All right, what up, though? So y'all see the topic of the show. All right. We all see what it is. And we definitely going to talk about it and get it up in here. Let me see what we got. What is up? We got 40 people up in this joint. Go on, smack that thumbs up. Smack it up. Flip it. Rub it down. All right. I don't know. Let me see. Let me try to find some more music. What up, though? Nah, I don't feel like that either. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that. I got to check. All right, that's more like it. All right, got that. Oh, man. What up, though? So, guys, as you saw earlier in the week, if you haven't, then you definitely missed out. I actually did this video, which I'm going to discuss right now. Let me go over here. And again, and I had a few haters that came up in there. All right. I had a few haters that came up in there on this video right here, showing you how to turn this bad boy into a media server. If you haven't saw it, I think it's worthy of it. You know, something else you could put into your tool bag, and then check that out right there. But basically, turning your Android device into a server. All right, you can do that. It is pretty easy to do. Definitely check that out. Also, I forgot I do have a new device. If you're a part of the MetaQuest and you come up in there, you definitely saw it. I think 1 and 2 of y'all probably even ordered one. I'm not for sure. But anyway, it is a nice little monitor with a nice size speaker, and it is pretty nice. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe I'll do a dedicated video strictly on that device. I've been messing around with it for about a week and a half or so, and it's pretty solid. All right, I'm definitely gonna do a video on that. So we're gonna get into it. Let's see what we got here. As some of y'all know what it is, we're talking about the ONN streaming devices. All right, I think it's pretty neat that you can actually do this. All right, so let me move this right quick. I'm gonna turn that off. But you got your ONN 4K Plus, you got your ONN 4K Pro, then you got your ONN stick, and then you got your ONN streaming box. All right, all of them work. All of them will get the job done. All right. But since this latest one right here, there's been a lot of conversation going on which one you should get. Is it worth getting a plus? I even got one comment. Sometimes I can't stand these little smart comments because you could tell who watched the video and who doesn't watch the video. And people are always trying to come up in there and educate like you don't know what you're doing, things like that. It's so crazy, and I'll be like, when they come off as smart, I come off as even smarter. I always let them know, man, watch the video before you even make a comment, cause you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is. All right, but you have it right here, the ONN 4K Pro. versus the ON 4K Plus. Been a lot of information going on. I might have been one of the first, if not the first YouTuber on here who had this device and actually did a video on it. I think y'all done saw it enough, and it is a great device. All right, it is a superb device. For $30 doing what it does, you cannot beat it. For the hustlers, I think it's pretty nice. All right, because now you got options. You can go with the big dog, which is at the top, and possibly charge a little bit more, or you can go down here and keep your price, but you'll make more of a margin. So again, these devices are pretty nice. The ON 4K Pro versus the ON 4K Plus. But let's do this, right? Let's do this. All right, so we got the ON 4K Pro. We know it comes with 3 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage. You know it has one USB 3.0 input. It does have an Ethernet port, which only goes 10-100, meaning if it's plugged directly into your router or network switch, it will not go past 100 megabytes per second. All right. But now if you go Wi-Fi, of course, you're going to get your speeds. You should see a much improved speed level. All right. But now it is the processor is the Amlogic S905X4. It's older, but it still is just as good. All right. Remote control. This is the one beauty about this device, because this device, you don't need the remote. You can actually give it a command and then tell it what you need it to do, whether it's weather, sports team, maybe you going grocery shopping, whatever. You want to watch some YouTube, you want to listen to some music, maybe have an audio book read out on the speaker to you. This is what this device is all about. So you got the hands-free voice control, built-in microphone in the device itself. We know this. Also, it has the little button that you can press for the Google Assistant on your remote control. Also, this device has the remote finder, which is pretty nice. Customizable shortcut buttons. All right. I think all of them have that. It does use the power adapter, and I think it does Wi-Fi 6, if I'm not mistaken. All right. And it's roughly around $50 at Walmart. So it's a pretty solid device. All right. Pretty solid device. I mean, this is one of the best streaming devices that you can have out here. Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, HDR10, 10 plus. So you got all the bells and whistles to this bad boy. Audio, video, and it, like I said, it just gets the job done. But again, for that 3 gigs of RAM, if you multitasking, maybe you jumping from app to app, you should get a smoother experience because of the 3 gigabytes of RAM. All right. Now let's go to the newest component right here. This is the ON 4K Plus. All right. And again, I'm going to say it again. You can still get away with streaming on 2 gig RAM devices. You don't need a 4, unless you're doing some like heck of a game and some type of multitasking. 2 gigs of RAM to go from one app to another or to stream movies is pretty much all you need, And again, it's pretty much standard. You're going to get a lot of devices that got 2 to 3 gigabytes of RAM. All right. But what they did bump up the storage to 16 gigabytes. All right. So it's more than enough, unless you somebody that just has to have, 50 different applications on your device. Maybe you should go up to the 32 gig instead of the 16. All right. But it has a USB-C port for power. But with that power, you can use a Type-C USB hub. or USB Type-C hub that will power your unit. I did videos on it. You saw it. If you haven't saw it, definitely just go and look at the videos that I created over the last week and a half. All right. So you can expand the storage. Also, this device does not have a built-in Ethernet port, but let me do this. And I have it right here. If you get you a device like this is the USB hub, right? That has an Ethernet port on it, and you plug this directly into your device, just like this, right? You take your hub, easy as heck, right? You plug it into the unit. Simple as that. You take the power of your USB Type-C, right? That goes with the ONN device, and you just plug this bad boy in. All right. And you should get a light on here. It should pop up. You see that? And it's going to turn white. There it is right there. It's as simple as that. You know, you can go hardwire or you can go Wi-Fi. Either one, you will get the job done. All right. It does the processor. Amlogic S905 X5M, which is one of the newest processors out. Voice remote with Google Assistant. Button activated. It is not hands-free. All right. But you can press the button. Just press the Google Assistant button and you'll be good to go. One thing about the remote that comes with this device right here, you got a dedicated button that says free TV. All right. With the other one, it is not backlit. All right. This one has free TV as well. All right. So with the Pro, you're going to get this one, the black remote that is backlit. All right. That's just what it is. And then this one, you get the free TV as well. See the hot buttons and stuff like that. So you get all of that. And that's pretty smooth as too. What else is on here? And again, and the price is $30. Now the thing about it, both devices, right? Both of these devices, right here, does Wi-Fi 6. All right. So you're good to go with that. If you're someone that got to have Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 5 suits me well. I'm not, I guess one of these days I'll upgrade my router and actually get that technology. But for right now, I'm good with my Wi-Fi, 5 and things like that. So again, very, very nice. And I'm gonna just give you my honest opinion, guys. When it comes to the war, you're gonna have people, why you gonna get that? It comes down to personal preference. All right. Both devices work, right? Both of them work. Both of them gonna get the job done. Really, it comes down to pricing. All right. Do you want to pay $30? Do you want to pay $50? That's what it comes down to. All right. With certain modifications, a lot of y'all got Type-C hubs already. Y'all probably got 2-3 different models of it. You already in the game. So, people going to say, I'd rather get a dedicated input. Fine. It's good. But everybody has their personal preference of what device they like and which one they don't like. But you can't go wrong with either one of these devices, right? You cannot go wrong with either one of them. All right. I got one for one car. I got the big dog in there, the Pro. And then in the other vehicle, I actually use the ONN 4K Plus. Still doing the same thing, no hiccups. Everything works fine. Stream fine. I can watch 4K and things like that. But now let me address the elephant in the room, because there's an article here, man, and I just want to address it, right? Because AFTV actually put this out, and we're going to go there. And I think it's a very good article, but let me address this right here. Let me do this. Present, share screen. Make sure I ain't got nothing crazy showing. All right, and I don't. I know how y'all like to be. There's a huge debate on this device and the AI upscaling. All right. Some people, I know it. Some people got 720, some people got 480 and things like that. If you're watching that, you know, don't let this device turn you away from it because it currently doesn't have the AI upscaling. I don't know what the heck. And look, AI upscaling is nice, but it's not as good as the real deal. All right. AI upscaling, looking at 1080p and using the AI upscaling and to make it similar or, a tad bit up under 4K is not the real thing. You're not going to get that 4K image unless you got the 4K file. AI is not going to overlap, the actually raw file. And so people be getting into this conversation. Oh man, I mean it's conversation. Oh man, I'm gonna wait because it don't have AI upscaling. And if that's the case, then yes, you definitely don't want this device. Again, I understand, with the cube and all of that, it got the AI upscale. Some devices does that. But for me, if you're going to build a library and you still putting 480 or 720 into your, your media server, then that's something you're going to have to take up with yourself. All right. AI should not stop you. AI upscaling should not stop you from enjoying a device like this. I'm just being honest. But you about to see a lot of people talk about this, the AI upscale and stuff like that. And again, I read the article on AFTV News, and it's not a knock on this device, but they saying with Android 14, it should come. It should come with you know AI upscaling because I guess it's somehow built into the operating system, or I don't know, but that's what they're saying. Me, to each his own. All right, this is a great device. It's the newest devices. It get crazy when you're not talking about Amazon Fire TV anymore. It just, I mean, that's what it is. Nobody's really thinking about Amazon Fire TV with all the craziness that's going on. All the debates on when Vega OS is going to release, all of that stuff. They've been talking about that for going on 2 years now. 1 week or 1 month, they saying they're going to stick with Android. And then a month later, they saying, look, forget that, we're going with Vega OS. So you really don't know. Give me a device that's more stable, that's not giving me the runaround. It's not putting any fear factors inside of me. Well, having a discussion about if we should get this device or not. Should I still buy a Fire Stick? And again, you can read some of these articles, but again, if you need AI upscaling and if it's for you, then go ahead and do your thing. I think this device is worthy with or without AI upscaling, in my opinion. That's just what it is to me. All right. Let me see. And I definitely wanted to get that out. All right. I wanted to get that out. Let's see. First question. Superdell, do you have any issues using the USB-C hub with 4K Plus? I can't get my Ugreen hub to recognize my flash drive, nor can I get Ethernet to work with the hub. Is my Plus defective? Um, I'm on an Anchor. All right, just to show you, I am on an Anchor. I do have a Ugreen around here. If you in my last video, I even said it's going to be a hit and miss because not every Type C hub works on everything. You know, that's just what it is. I do not have a problem with the Ethernet port. I do not have any problems with the flash drive reading my files. With that, because it uses Google TV, you might want your drive to be in FAT32. That's probably what you want to do. To turn your drive into FAT32, I think I got it on, and it's very, very easy. Let me see something. All right, it might be over in this one. Hold up, let me see. All right, at least I thought I had it. I thought I saved the URL. At least I thought I saved it. But there is uh let me see. I just used one and it worked pretty good. No, that's not it. I just had it on here. Um, that's not it. So again, I will have to find. Just make sure you got a FAT32 link. But there is. I don't know where it's at. I can't remember the name of it, but I don't have any problems with it. What up, James? What's good? The B say on plus works well. Can't stream any more than 4 screens with IPTV. That's all a 4K Max can do. All right, what up, though? The Beach? What's good? Mother Brooks say good units have had nothing but problems. I don't know where that came from. Good units have had nothing but problems with my my Buzz Never Again. I don't know what that is, Mother Brooks. But yep, we can get in early tomorrow morning. Early. So I'm looking at probably about 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cause I'll be up. She said that's my favorite backup. Superdell, what one would make the best media server? You saying what one? Are you talking about the on 4K Pro devices? That's what you're talking about. Either one to get the job done. I was just using that as an example, but you can use any Android device for a media server. Brian say love the Pro or the Plus from eBay. Yeah, yeah, you can definitely, any Android device can do it. And so basically what you see Mike talking about, what time we got? 7:34. Um let me see. Anybody said anything? All right. So if y'all want to see me, I think everything is upstairs though, but I can go upstairs and get it. I mean, y'all need me to show you how to turn, to get Cody and turn it into a media server. That's what y'all want me to do? Let me know, and I'll go upstairs and get everything right now. Because I took my drive upstairs. Ah, man. Ain't nothing like some good water, man. You said your USB hub works with your Plus Findo, but if it's not reading your files, is it in FAT38? That's the problem. Is it in FAT38? I mean 38. God damn. FAT32. Is it in FAT32? Shoot, you don't need much, Wes. All you need is a external hard drive, flash drive, a NAS. I mean, you can set up a library. You can use Google Drive to set up a library. So all you need is the storage. What up, though, Adrian? What's good? You say, sure, why not? Plex server is not hard to set up. Absolutely not. Nope. Fairly easy. I got videos on that as well. Absolutely, you can play retro games on the 4K Plus. Yes, you can, Cedric. You can definitely do that. Oh man, me and Sassy B, we just go at it. Oh man, we just got differences of opinions. That's all. Ain't nothing. Sassy, my girl, she all right with me. She all right with me. We just be having good debates in the big screen app. That's why I be telling everybody, man. That's what you want to catch me. You better come over there to the big screen app. That's what's up, man. I'm good. I can't complain. I cannot complain. But while I'm doing this, I did get a new device. Do y'all want to see the new device? All right. Before we move anywhere, do you want to see the new device? All right. What up, Dale? Hope all is well. There was an app called DLNA in the Play Store I would use before, but they removed, and I use the Kodi for the server now on the devices. Keep the content coming. That's what's up, E. That is what's up. Ain't nothing like it, man. And the thing about it, you got to have options. And the reason I did that to show you that you can do it. Yet, look, there's pros and cons to everything, right? That's just what it is. Look, you can have a NAS, right? But without internet, you can't do nothing. It's on your network. All right. You can have a Zadoo, but without power, you can't do nothing. Right? You can have what else we got out? You can have a PC. What if your PC crash or your laptop crash? You got nothing. And so you got to keep the options out there just in case, right? Maybe I got someone who really doesn't have the budget to even get a Zadoo or to get a new router or buy a new PC. Maybe somebody doesn't have the budget to even buy a laptop, but you got these right here in your home, right? You got this. You got a flash drive. You got an external hard drive, and you don't use it. Maybe you got a drive that got movies on there, but you thinking you need a Nas, a Daz, and Zadoos and things like that. Don't get me. Those hardwares are beautiful, but everything has a pro, everything has a con. Well, in this case, somebody budget may not, you know, be where they can get some of them items we said. So why not use what you have right there to do it? All right. That's the difference between me and others. All right. I'm going to tell you from the cheapest thing you can get to one of the most expensive things. All right. But I cater to my people who are budget. I'm a budget guy. Even though I go out here and spend, but I love budget devices. I love higher end devices too. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to sleep on these budget devices to do the same thing that these higher end devices does. I'm just telling you like it is. At least in my opinion. I can care less about somebody else's opinion that, that's different from mine. Do what you do. It's personal preference. And again, it's up to you. You the end user. Do what you do, but don't knock somebody who may turn this device into a media server. All right? And say, ain't nobody got time to go down there and make sure that application running in the background. Well, then that's on you. That is on you. But don't knock everybody else's hustle because they may not have what you have in your house. That's what be pissing me off because everybody think because they got a higher end something that is better for you. A lot of people don't even use sound bars and stuff like that, for the Adobe Atmos and stuff. They are good. And you got people that are good watching a movie on their tablet or their smartphone. I bull crap you not. All right. Let me do this. Let me see what we got. What up, my Mike? Hey, Brian, you will have, if you want to learn, I don't get that out on YouTube anymore because of YouTube terms and services. You want to hire me, I consult, or you could do your research. Unfortunately, I don't do it on here anymore because of YouTube terms and services. I would love to help. You got everything at the bottom there. My charge is $50 if you want to learn how to do it. Other than that, you could definitely research. And again, I give you an option. I'm telling people, hey, go do your research. Go do your research. It is all good. All right. But if you go with me, I'm going to charge you 50 because I can't create any videos. I would love to create a video and just have this bad boy in rotation, but I can't. What up, Danny? Uh, what up, Urban World? What's up, man? All right. Show the new device and the new on 4K Plus isn't for me. I like the Pro for the storage and other things. All right, I'll get to the device. It's all good. Are you doing a side-by-side test of the devices? What devices? Budget guy. Turn around. Superdell. Look at them sneakers. Oh, those ain't nothing. I don't know, Leslie. I don't have a Novu USB-C hub. I couldn't even tell you anything about it, to be honest. But what I can tell you, matter of fact, this is what I do. Just in case anybody needed to get it before I go up here and grab this device. All right. Let me do this right quick. I'll tell you the device I'm getting, and I got another device that's coming. All right. So I know this one works for me. Hopefully it can work for you. All right. Shoot. I mean, try all them devices. Some of them be a hit and miss. You can go to Walmart and try their the ONN USB Type C hub. It may work. Ah, man. I'll be right back. Hold up, y'all. Let me show y'all this device right quick. All right. All right. Can y'all see this little device? Let me stop my little banner going across. All right. So y'all see this little device right here? Now you might say, what the heck is this? All right. You may say, what the heck is this? All right. I even turn it. This is a big old Bluetooth speaker. Like a suitcase, right? You see it? But look on the top of this bad boy. All right, let me turn it this way. You see, I got my fingerprints and everything on it. All right. You see it? Channel up, channel down, menu. Y'all see it, right? I just want to make sure. You see it got an HDMI input, right? You see it, right? All right. Let me get to the chat. Y'all see it, right? All right. There's something special about this bad boy. Look, I got a flash drive in it. So what is it? All right. I can put this bad boy in, watch movies. All right. Check this out. Ooh, what is this? This is a Bluetooth speaker, monitor, television. You can do everything with this bad boy. Everything. Everything. You can even turn this bad boy this way, turn it that way, or turn it all the way. You can lean it up, you can lean it back. All the way. Here it is. Different angles, everything. All right. This is good for camping. Listen, you can plug, listen, you know that adhesive tape that come with your on 4K? How about you can Stick this bad boy in the back. Matter of fact, let me see if I can do this right now. I ain't even got the I ain't even got it plugged up because it got an internal battery. Right? It does play flash drive. Right? Let me do this. Let me take one of these out. You want to see something on the screen? I got the remote down here. Now, the only thing about it, you know how I feel about this. They give you some bullcrap remote control. You know, that IR remote. But it's all good. Let me do this right quick. Let me take one of these loose. One of the boxes are loose, right? This look like this is the 4K Pro. I'll go and plug it in. I'll go and plug it in. Let me make sure it's on. Hit that power button. Oh, let me get my goggles on. Can't see this remote. Not that. Let's go up. Did I tell you it was Bluetooth? Oh, oh. Which one of these? Oh, it's the black remote. I got the wrong remote in my hand. Let's power this bad boy on. Don't turn your tail on. What do we have here? What do not? Should I turn off this light right here? What do we have here? Do we not have this? Huh? Huh? What do we have? Let me turn this light off right here. Right? You can take this back. Look, the picture is pretty straight. All right. Pretty good. You can watch 4K on here, but you're going to need a device. But here it is right here. I got everything on here that I can watch television. And again, it is what it is. All right. Again, you really can't see it, but there's a lot of glare. All right. I'm going to just lean it back just a little bit. All right. Let's do this. YouTube. All right. Let me do this. Let me see if I can find me on here. Super. Matter of fact. Allow. Superdell-TV. Superdell-TV. Look, he said put Silverdale. Ain't nobody said Superdell-TV. You see that boy popped up? I'm live currently right now. I wish I can play music on here. Man, I wish I can play music. And so again, it's straightforward, man. I want to play music so bad, but y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. All right. Again, it is a glare. Now, all right. So enough of this because it's almost that time, right? It's almost that time. But again, you can plug this bad boy. This is a 14-inch screen. All right. This is a 14-inch screen. All right. And too bad it just, the picture doesn't do its justice. But again, I got this on YouTube. Some of you hustlers, dealers, and go-getters, you can definitely use this. All right. I know I done showed you different things you can do with it. And it seems like it goes up one day, down one day. But what I do, I just go ahead and let you do your research on it. But there will be a video soon. All right. Just so you know that. All right. All right. And look, check it out. When you're done, and again, you can put some. Hold up. Let me turn my light back on. Well, I got so many remotes over here. Listen, you can turn. Look, I got the got the right here. But look, you can put some movies on this bad boy. Let me show you that. All right. Plug that in. Let me go to the source. And again, your menu will come up. I'm gonna go with USB. And it tells me right here, movies, music. I'm gonna go to movies. I'm gonna go to my drive. I'm going to the movie folder. I guess I just choose one. And that bad boy will load up. And then let's just start playing. You see it, right? This is off the flash drive. And so again, as long as it's 720p, you'll be good to go. All right. You'll be good to go. Or I can just go right back to my. I can't see, man. There you go. I can go right back up to my. I can go right back up to my my on 4K. So it's pretty cool, man. Look, I'm gonna do a dedicated video on this, but I just wanted to give you. Yes, you can do karaoke on it. Yeah. DC, what up, though? What up, though? All is well? Yeah, Plex should. It sounds good. Now, look, you talking about this only has I just left it. I left the link right there, so definitely you can check it out. But they had this bad boy for $120. It only got a 35-watt speaker, but if you in the park, you somewhere in your car, again, you can definitely do some thing. Maybe you on a picnic, something like that. You can definitely do it. Look, one spot got it for $189. Got the same thing. All right, but that's all you got to do is just do your research on it. I'm not telling nobody to go and buy it. Never will I do that. You got to do what you got to do. All right, I'm trying to see if I can find it for a little bit cheaper. Hold up. It's 8 o'clock. I got to get ready to get up out of here. I got to go and see Soul Bro and his team lose, man. Yup. So if you go right here, you will see that. And look, I caught it for $120. All right. If you go into that link right there, you will see it. What up, though, Teddy? He said, "How do you like the Apple TV?" I love the Apple TV. The Apple TV does, yeah. The Apple TV is good with me. I still rock it. It's in my room. It's in my room. But this bad boy right here, once you get done with it, say you're done with it, you don't need it. One thing about it, to protect the screen, you can fold it up. It has a dedicated on and off switch. Take your HDMI. And it comes with a strap. Not a weapon, guys. Some of y'all like, what? It come with a gun? Nope, it come with a strap for your Bluetooth portion where you can plug it in and carry it just like a radio. All right? You can do that. All right? Only thing I don't like about it, it come with this bull crap remote. All right? That's the only. This remote is terrible. All right? But again, it's all right, and they come with, your, if you want, some of y'all got them old school Android boxes, y'all can plug them in and plug it into here. Take it with you, say the kids want to play the game and all of that. All right? Oh, man. Oh. So, like I said, I just wanted to kick it with y'all, man. It does sound good, though, Gail. It definitely sounds good. Everything works lovely. So, hey, look, if you have any questions, you want to listen, you got to get the MetaQuest. All right? Get the MetaQuest. Stop being cheap. Get you the MetaQuest. Come on and kick it with us. All right? It'd be like 14, 15 of us up in there. We argue, throw shots at each other. We do it all, but it'd be all in fun. All right? So tonight's agenda, we're going to wait for the Knicks to come on. Hopefully they go up by about 30 points with about 5 minutes left, and we're going to see Indiana come back and bust their tail again. All right? So shout out. Shout out to Soul Bro, man, because Soul Bro say, oh, it's crickets. It was like 6 minutes ago. He say, oh, it's crickets up in here. Boy, that comeback was crazy. All right? So, look, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all again. I put all the links in there, so if you're watching, hopefully you go to it and you check it out. I appreciate y'all. This is Superdell, and I'm getting ready to get out this joint. All right? I got to get on the MetaQuest and watch the game. Big salute. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Peace. It was cheaper than that yesterday. It was on 140 yesterday, Miss Gail. So it's like they going up in roller coasters. So if we can talk about it on the MetaQuest, I'm out of here, guys. All right. Peace.